very drugged out. And they have little...
Which is played by Booger from Revenge of the Nerds fame.
Yes. Just, John Cusack had a lot of really good movies in the 80s, because another one that I would actually definitely recommend is One Crazy Summer.
Oh, yes, definitely.
One Crazy Summer is great.
One Crazy Summer is an excellent John Cusack movie, starring a very young Demi Moore, and in sequence with it, they have little cartoons that he draws up. And, again, all the movies are just very stereotypical because in that John Cusack movie, he has to win a boat race. So, I mean, those are just the quintessential 80s movies to watch, other than your John Hugheses and anything else that's always airing on, like, a VH1 Classic.
Absolutely.
One thing you want to know, like, I really saw an interview, like, a while back. Why did John Cusack denies all his early shit? Like, you know, say anything but off dead. It's like he wants nothing to do with it.
I guess because he wants to be such a, serious actor.
Because a lot of them just don't, I don't know. Sometimes they just did it in the early career and they didn't think anything of it. And some people just don't like... Kind of like how, some of the old Power Rangers hated the fact that they were all Power Rangers until Power Rangers became cool again.
Right.
One of those things.
Oh, okay.
It's not like John Cusack's very good of an actor anyway. Sorry. Go.
Okay, I got two as well.
Mm-hmm.
One comedy, one horror. I'll do horror first.
Okay.
The Gate. Yeah, it's in a way it's kind of like a kiddie horror version. It's about this one kid has like his tree house like just got hit by lightning. Turns out that it's like a gateway that summons demons. And basically, like, how's it go? He finds, like, a little stone or something that connects it. And then, like, a bunch of other crazy shit happen. Like, his dog dies, but then they bury it inside the hole. And by doing that, when, like, you give blood to all these demons, and all these little creatures come out and pretty much, like, suck them down the hole and take them to hell as well.
Kitty horror. Eyeball in his hand was not kitty horror. That was frightening.
Yeah,
and he had to stab it.
And he stabbed it. That was frightening.
Yeah, so there's that. And as comedy goes, in a way it's kind of like a Thanksgiving tradition kind of comedy. One of my favorites, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Really?
Yes, starring Steve Martin and John Candy. The great comedic duo ever. Like, it's about this, Steve Martin's character, he wants to get home for his family for Thanksgiving, but he goes through so much hassle, like just trying to get on a plane first, and he keeps getting delayed, and then he ends up meeting this John Candy's character, and he's like this big goofball, I should say, and just like giving him so much trouble, but he sticks with him because he helps him like, like paying the hotel and all this stuff, so he's pretty much stuck with John Candy's character the whole time, and he's giving him such a big hassle. Like, he keeps pissing him off, doing little things, and it's like... But then at the end, it all pays out, they become best friends, but I highly recommend Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. Yeah, good comedy film.
Very cool.
I've never seen it. I'm looking at everybody else's things. Summer School seems to be a big...
Summer School. Summer School's
so
another one of those movies that doesn't get to play it should. It's like, it really doesn't get to play it should. Oh my god. Being the big 80s movie lover I am, this is like so hard because I got it like literally down to like 5/6 movies.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
We don't have time for 5-6 movies, honey.
All right. Well, really quick in terms of ones that you might have heard of or whatever, and then we'll get to stuff that you might not have. One, Bachelor Party, while Tom Hanks was still good.
God, yes.
That
was just on cable last week.
While Tom Hanks was still a comedian, you must watch Bachelor Party.
Yes.
So that's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, cult classic that you must also watch if you have not, and give it its proper fucking due. Break In 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. Breakin' 2 was great. Dance movie.
Fucking awesome. Okay.
Ow.
Another one of my favorite B-rated sci-fi flicks. If you haven't seen it with a very, very, very young and still attractive Sherilyn Finn and Charlie Sheen, go see The Wraith.
Okay.
The Wraith was it's kind of a sci-fi film. Basically, a very young Charlie Sheen. Basically, Sherilyn Finn and this this drag racing speedster gang or whatever. Like the leader like has a thing for her, but of course she doesn't want to be with him. And like while she's making love to her boyfriend in the forest, whatever, the gang catches. It's also Clint Howard is in it, and everything like that. So basically, the gang beats the shit out of the boyfriend and kill him and everything like that. But he comes back as somebody else, but he's also a mysterious like ghost driver, right? And via the races or whatever, he speeds off in some weird futuristic car in the middle of the race, and they're like, where is he? Where is it? He comes on, he heads on, fucking smacks them, they explode. Then the car reappears, and he takes a piece of the thing. It's pretty fucking wild and crazy. It's good. It's 80s goodness. Okay. It's 80s goodness. That's all that fucking matters. Okay. Another oddball film. Yeah, I'm sure many of you heard of it, but if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. 3 O'Clock High. 3 O'Clock High is fucking awesome. Basically, this kid, he's your average nerdy kid in school, and like that. He runs the school store and everything like that. And then there's a new transfer student that comes in. He's been expelled by X amount of schools, very violent, by the name of Buddy Revell. Buddy Revell is played by the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop when he's very young, and everything like that. And he's got this thing about, don't touch me. I don't like people touching me or whatever like that. So, and everything like that. It's just, watch it. 3 O'Clock High, fucking fantastic. Okay, now to my main two that I'm picking. One. Part of those teen angst films and everything like that doesn't get enough credit. Bowie, can you move your big butt out of the way?
Bowie! Come here.
Camera hog.
Come here. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Anyway, part of the teen angst thing that doesn't get enough play, Can't Buy Me Love. With a very young Patrick Dempsey. Mm-hmm. The actress recently just died a couple years ago, sadly. And he just goes about it the wrong way, and he pays his crush to pretend he's cool and pretend she's his girlfriend, and then obviously it all blows up in his face towards the end of it, and it's just a really good fucking movie, and because we're nerds, so we've all been there.
Yep.
So we always, as nerds, we always wanted to be on the other side and be one of the cool kids and everything. That. And my number one 80s pick, if you haven't seen it, is a fucking classic. It's an early 80s film, but if you haven't seen it, you've got to see it. Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run, by far one of the funniest fucking movies you'll ever see, with a tremendously huge... They don't make movies like this anymore. Huge all-star cast. Basically, across the states, fucking illegal race. Everybody has crazy cars in it. The lead actors in it are Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, who are a great comedy duo. Also in it is Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin, Jackie Chan, very early Jackie Chan, Roger Moore. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. People in it. It is fucking hysterical. It is one of the cult classics. On top of that, you can even YouTube it because it's so funny on its own. It's the credits, because it's just the bloopers, and people YouTube just the bloopers because the bloopers alone will have you in tears of the things that they're doing and everything like that. Because Burt Reynolds used to really slap the shit out of Dom DeLuise. He would, because they were that close, he would really fucking slap them and everything like that. But Cannonball Run, one of the funniest fucking films you ever watch. But again, watch it through the credits because you get to see all the bloopers, and then you'll be smiling and laughing till your cheeks hurt and you're crying because the bloopers are so funny. So, yeah, those are my recommendations. And then I sped through those, but trust me, they're all worth it. I gave you 5 80s movies. Double reference. Double 80 reference.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Yes. All right. Well, we made it through it.
We did.
We're sorry for all the poor connections and everything like that as we're going, so hopefully you caught enough of it. And sorry if you had to look at my ugly foot as I was sitting there and everything. With it.
Everyone on Facebook had to see cat butt. It's fine.
Yeah, you saw cat butt.
2 cat butts. That is the Nerd Herders Recommends Part 2.
Oh, my God.
And that's it for the night.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, once again, you can follow us all on social media, facebook.com/FoxyFoxy/NightwingCT/Damien Dragon Entertainment, and Twitter at STBDamienDragon and at VivaFoxyFoxy, on Instagram at NightwingCT, at VivaFoxyFoxy. That's it, right? Oh, and YouTube at NightwingCT and at DVargas802.
Sorry, I'm distracted by Lita Ford, like, dancing around in water. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Anyway.
She was a hottie. She still is, actually.
Still is.
Okay. You can listen to all of our archived episodes of Nerd Herders on Spreaker.com/filling_the_void, as well as on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, something else, and iHeartRadio.
Which is kicking ass.
And of course, you can listen to us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Spreaker.com/filling_the_void. And of course, visually on Facebook Live on our Nerd Herders page, Facebook.com/NerdHerdersRadio. That's it.
Got all that?
Yes, that is it. Side note, thank you for joining us for approximately 91 episodes, and we are currently trying to figure out what the fuck to do for episode 100, which will be in October.
Yeah, we'll take suggestions though. We got to do something special for episode 100.
Yes.
So we're definitely.
I'm thinking.
We're thinking, but we want you guys to think with us. Again, as I mentioned, we are more than willing to and open to taking any content you may have for us as well. And please keep tagging us in news and everything like that, because again, we have regular lives, we work, and she's a mom and she's busy. And hi, Wicket. Wow, you guys are all camera hogs tonight.
They really are.
Oh my God.
Hi, baby.
More kitty. So yeah. Anyway, that being said.
Yes.
Miss Foxy, you my nerd herder.
You my nerd herder.
Spike, you my nerd herder.
You my nerd herder.
And everybody watching at home, you are nerd herders. Enjoy your weekend. Take it easy.
I got that nerd.